starting lineup. Starting at center.
And it's the Suns coming in from out of town in this one, an interconference game today. Welcome to New York, home court advantage for the Knicks. Hi, everyone. I'm Kevin Harlan with Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg. Happy to have you along for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. And now the opening lineup for Phoenix. Bledsoe is joined in the backcourt by Dragic. Inside, it's Morris and Plumlee. And it's Tucker in at the 3 spot. They get it back. Stoudemire, and that is good.
Boy, where was the box out? Too easy on that second chance opportunity.
Yeah, no box out is what happened there. Those kind of mistakes on the glass will kill a team.
Now here's Bledsoe. The feed to Morris. Dragic with a wide open look. Drains it from beyond the arc. Dragic has got his first 3 points of the game. New York with the ball. It's a 3-point game. Smith kicks to Calderon. And it's sent back by Plumlee. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks able to retain possession here.
12 seconds of the shot clock. 12.
Anthony, no one around. Here's Stoudemire, kicks it to Smith. He dishes it to Calderon. D'Alembert passes to Smith. The shot by Anthony, nobody around. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
Coach Hornacek, a self-professed math guy. He was an accounting major at Iowa State, so he likes the numbers. He uses the analytics, and somebody who really encourages his team to jack up as many three-pointers as possible.
Here is Calderon after the made shot from Goran Dragic. Anthony dishes to D'Alembert. Shot is off, so Phoenix will take it the other way. Tucker can't get it to go. Smith outside. That one falls, coming off Anthony's feet.
You know, the height difference there is huge, but he canceled it out with great body control in the air.
Exactly, Steve. He got to the hoop and wouldn't allow himself to be manhandled by the big boy.
He can fly, can he? He'll make you forget he's a point guard sometimes, Clark.
Yeah, when he does decide to attack the basket, Kevin, he can do it with the best of them.
And this is the time to attack with these two teams locked in such a close game.
Here is Calderon after the Suns pick up 2. Takes it from 10. Plumlee with the block. And it's out of bounds to the Knicks as New York retains possession.
12 seconds of the shot clock. 12.
Here's Smith. The pass to Calderon. 4 on the clock. From the stripe. Good. Calderon's got his first points in this one.
You can't give him that shot. I mean, a few open looks are all it takes, and he can really get rolling.
Near the 3-point line, it's Bledsoe. That one a little long.
You know, that's a problem he has. I mean, not being able to knock down that open jumper. I think it happens far too often. His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
Stoudemire attacking. Can't connect from short range.
Got a pretty good look at the basket, but defensively they did a nice job rotating, forcing the miss. This guy's a good three-point shooter, but that was probably from a little bit too far.
Yeah, not what I would call working to get the best shot either. Solid work on the back end of that play.
Yeah, finish hard with 2 hands on the stuff.
Nothing extravagant about it, but there didn't need to be.
Well, Jose Calderon, a huge boost offensively at point guard. He's a terrific floor general, sets up his teammates nicely, takes good care of the ball, and he's a top-tier marksman. In the NBA, we call those guys lasers. He can do it off the bounce or spotting up.
Suns trail by 3. Dragic with a wide open look. Drops in the tray. Dragic has got 8 points.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
He talks, Steve, about Calderon shooting. In his career, he's led the league in both free throw percentage and three-point percentage.
I guess the trade-off is defensively. I mean, he's solid, not spectacular, but his shooting is such a problem for defenses, and especially when you pair him with good players like Dallas did a year ago. Boy, he can really play and space that floor.
And so New York calls timeout. They're first.
You look at the Morris twins out there, Markeith and Marcus, and defensively, you got to check those jersey numbers just to make sure you know who you're guarding.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Jason Smith, he's checked in for Dallenberg. Mon Shumpert is coming for Amari Stoudemire. Tim Hardaway. Jr.'s checked in for J.R. Smith. And it's Pablo Prigioni in for Jose Calderon. Off his foot, and it's whistled a kick. And Markieff Morris, a little taller, a little bigger, 6'10", 245, but he and Marcus still get confused for one another all the time.
I'm still waiting for the day they swap jerseys at halftime when one of them is in foul trouble, but who knows? But, you know, they're just two rock-solid NBA players, very skilled. They're going to be around in the league for a long time.
Yes, they will be.
The Knicks with the lead. Anthony kicks to Prigioni. Here's Hardaway. Morris with the rebound.
He worked himself into a really good position there, right near the basket. That's the look he wanted.
Great interplay there between those two teammates.
We've got 28 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Prigioni. Over to the left wing. Here's Hardaway, and the basket good.
This seems like they're finding an open lane in the hoop every time down. That's 5 buckets in a row for them in the paint.
Yeah, on the flip side, Steve, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior.
Nice soft touch to drop that one in.
It's a tie game in New York, and the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. And so far, it's been a closely contested game as we get the second quarter up and going. And guys, what's your take on the Knicks so far?
They've done a nice job on the offensive boards here, guys, and I think that was the difference in that first quarter, really pounding the offensive glass.
Well, they set the tone early with their mindset, their tenacity, and their hustle. I mean, that's the way they've come out, and it's served them well.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, as the second quarter gets going. Setting the floor for the Knicks. Shumpert and Anthony are at the forward slots. Pablo Prigioni is out there with Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's Smith in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Heads up, aggressive play right there. He saw the smaller man on him, took it straight to the basket.
Well, the Phoenix Suns, really one of the surprise teams last season. Expected to vie for the worst record in the league. They were a playoff contender in the brutal Western Conference, no less.
Yeah, quite remarkable the job Jeff Hornacek did, and you have to give a lot of credit to not only Hornacek, but also to some player acquisitions they made to move that team right on the verge of being a playoff team in the West.
And a chance here to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Doris Burke. Hi, Doris.
Thank you, Kevin. As everyone knows, Amari Stoudemire has had to battle back from his share of numerous injuries, and he switched to a vegan diet in order to help stay healthy. He said it was tough, and when asked which foods he missed the most, he said, "I love chicken, and I love Chilean sea bass. I missed it, but I wanted to stay strong." Guys?
Interesting. Thanks, Doris.
Textbook example there of how to use defense to create offense.
Yeah, beautiful transition play after the steal all the way to the basket.
Wasted no time going from defense to offense.
It feels like they're starting to pick up the intensity as the game itself starts to get a little more tight and close. And for Coach Hornacek of the Suns, he oversaw a drastic improvement at both ends of the floor. From a team that had been the second worst offense in the league and the 8th worst defense 2 seasons ago. They were around the top 10 in both categories last year. Well, he wasn't fazed at all by the bigger man on him. And on the low block, I thought he might be.
You know, Steve, I thought maybe he'd prefer to bring him out to the perimeter, but whatever works, go to it. One of the oldest plays in basketball made that dunk possible.
That's right. A terrific screen right there, Steve. Allowed him to lose his man and rock it to the rim.
Well, don't you love to see players working together in that fundamental play? Fun to watch.
And for the Suns last season, they exceeded their Vegas over-under for wins with 50 games to go. Wow. A lot of people figured they'd tank for a pick. Instead, I think they shocked the league.
You've got to like what they've been doing down there in the low post, Clark.
I do. I love it. Their rebounding has been outstanding. So important in a tight game.
They set the screen, and Green gets it to go.
His shooting's been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons his team is up in this game.
Shumpert with it. Now defended by Warren. New York calls timeout. Gerald Green, hot and cold throughout his career, drafted 17th back in 2005. Steve, the 2007 dunk contest champ, we were there to see that. Then out of the league for over 2 seasons.
Well, Kevin, he was even waived by his teams in Russia and China. So you think about how much he's improved. It's incredible. He's always had the talent to play in this league. I think, had to figure out his niche and understand, how to limit his mistakes. But last year, a terrific campaign for him.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Calderon against Bledsoe. Lets it fly. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for it. Deflects the pass. And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here. The Knicks making a switch here. Anthony's checked in. Morris is checked in for Phoenix. Here's the screen. Here's Bledsoe. It's rebounded by New York.
That's not an opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Here's Smith. That falls. Nice feed this time from Jose Calderon. Smith's got his second bucket tonight. There's Dragic with the 3. The long distance 3 is buried. And the Suns lead by 4.
D there, guys, was pretty much non-existent. I mean, you can't leave a good shooter like that open.
Anthony, the pass to Calderon. The dish to Dallenberg. And he throws it down hard with one hand. Stupendous rush to the rim and a mighty slam on the end of it.
But through the teeth of some pretty soft D, I can't help but say that.
Well, let's see how that impacts things here, because those kinds of plays sometimes can be game changers on both sides.
It's Dragic with the drive. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Calderon against Bledsoe. Calderon dishes to Stoudemire. Here's Dallenberg. The shot goes down and he gets this game back to even. Dallenberg's got 4 points in the quarter.
That was the 3rd straight high percentage look this defense has allowed. I mean, these defenders have got to start bumping bodies in the paint. Be more physical. Be more aggressive.
I agree, Clark, but it doesn't look like they have the will to do that at this moment. Great move to the hoop, and I love the finger roll finish.
For New York, they've gone 8 of 14 in the second quarter on field goal attempts. Outside Anthony. Great touch on the 16-footer. Anthony's got the game tied up here for the Knicks.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it didn't work. Not if it results in that shot.
The shot's good from Plumlee. Here's Anthony. 1 second left. And released it in time, but it's off the mark. And a tight game here as we end the first half. Suns ahead, leading by just 2. And now let's get...
Well, Carmelo, some...
Welcome back, everyone. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far.
No slowing him down. Just incredible numbers for Dragic. He has 11 points, and the three-pointers have been dropping for him. He's got 3 of them.
Well, as long as he's continuing to make them, I think they should make him more of a focal point of this offense.
And Phoenix looking who they've got on the floor. Bledsoe is joined in the backcourt by Dragic. Inside, it's Morris and Plumlee. And it's Tucker in at the small forward position.
Jose Calderon signed by the Mavericks to a 4-year contract last season. Along with Monte Ellis, he helped elevate Dallas to become a top 5 team offensively.
Banked in off the glass. Calderon's got 6 points.
Yeah, that's a difficult shot in the face of a defender that towers over.
Well, you know, he almost seems to enjoy those mismatches, Steve. It gives him a chance to show what a strong finisher he is.
And let's now go to the sideline. We'll catch up here with Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, Kevin, Derek Fisher going straight from his playing to his new job as the Knicks head coach. He brushed aside questions about his lack of experience, saying, basketball is a game that I'm experienced in playing, understanding, leading in, and helping achieve the greatest gift in the world as an athlete, and that's being a champion. Not bad, guys.
No lack of confidence. He understands winning, Doris. Thanks. Bledsoe kicks to Dragic. And again, it's the Suns missing. And Clark Calderon traded this offseason to the New York Knicks. They feel they've made an upgrade at that position.
I would venture to say they did. Raymond Felton struggled last season. Felton is a better defender than Calderon, but offensively, I don't think there's much comparison. Calderon's an excellent passer, and he's one of the best shooters in league history on the catch and off the dribble.
Smith for three. Tries to keep it alive. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks able to retain possession here. So for the Suns, Lenz checked in for Miles Plumlee. Marcus Morris comes in for P.J. Tucker. And Thomas subbed in for Eric Bledsoe. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Calderon passes to Dallenberg. Thomas inside. It's stolen by Stoudemire. Calderon kicks to Dallenberg. Here's Stoudemire. And terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2. Stoudemire's got 4 points this quarter. Now, here is Morris. D right on him. Thomas, no luck.
Boy, have they been hitting the glass hard or what? Kind of surprising it's such a tight game.
Yeah, you're right. Very rarely will you out-rebound an opponent like that and not have it pay off.
Morris. Phoenix, no good that time either. The Knicks leading by 4. Feeds it to Dallenberg. That one falls, coming off Anthony's feet. Dallenberg's got 6 points.
Superb assist there. He played the role of the maestro on that one. Well, one of his issues is he's a player that just does not excel at fighting through contact on his way to the rim.
And it's Smith missing. Suns trail by 6. Here's Morris. Gets an open look and hits. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by.
Just a lot of disappointment for the Knicks last year and their fans, as many were hoping for them to challenge for the East title, but it just never came together. A fragile line between being a playoff team and not.
And a new group in for the Knicks. Jason Smith, he's checked in for Dallenberg. Mon Shumpert has come in for Amari Stoudemire. Tim Hardaway Jr. is checked in for J.R. Smith. And it's Pablo Prigioni in for Jose Calderon. And then for Phoenix, Warren's checked in for Alex Land. And it's Green in for Goran Dragic. And the Knicks last season had some strong runs at times, but a slow start to the season, Steve, put them too far in back of everybody else.
Well, you kept waiting for them to catch up, but as you said, their sluggish start did them in, and they had to work overtime just to get back into the playoff hunt late in the year.
Pass to Shumpert. Here's Smith. Shot is off. So Phoenix will take it the other way. The 3. The shot is off.
Boy, just by his body language, Kevin, you can tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Yeah, a little frustrated now, shaking his head after that miss.
Thomas, no luck. The Knicks leading by 5. The drive by Anthony, and that's off the glass and in. Anthony's got 6 points in the quarter.
They're earning their points with the jump shot now.
Yep, that's 6 of their last 10 points coming in that in-between range. Yeah, not a good idea throwing the ball down the court that far.
He only dishes to Smith. There's the bucket, good. And now a 9-point Knicks lead.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
Yeah, they're making the right play, they're working together, and they're just looking for the best shot they can every possession.
And Prigioni kicks to Shumpert. New York moving the ball around, and Gerald Green picks up the foul. So for the Suns, Plumlee comes in for Markieff Morris. Eric Bledsoe is subbed in for Isaiah Thomas. 35 seconds left to play in the third. It's Anthony with the drive. Plumlee with the block. And the wide open shot from Warren. There's Green with the three. Offensive rebound, Morris. Green passes to Warren for the three. Green missing again. Here's Hardaway. Out to the right wing. There's the triple. And it would have counted had it fallen, but it's offline. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
I was hoping we'd get a chance to see this one again. Thank you, Lonnie and the truck, for showing it. But it's passing like this that makes the basketball purists happy. This is the beauty of the game right here.
Calderon and Smith are the 1 and the 2. Stoudemire out there with Dallenberg, and it's Shumpert in at the 3 slot. That's the 5 for New York right now. A nice shot by Tucker.
That's demoralizing. They needed a stop there, and instead they give up 3 points on an open look.
New York leading by 4. Calderon kicks to Shumpert. Pass to Stoudemire. And it's sent back by Plumlee. And Tucker has it in the corner. Will not go. This is off the front iron. And here we go. Fast break. Calderon's got it. Nice shot by Smith.
I'd say that shot was well within his range.
You think so? I mean, I was pretty good from 2 feet and in myself. That's a gimme there.
Guys, we have seen them with a lot of good ball movement.
Well, you like the smooth operating they're showing you here. I mean, things are clicking, and more importantly, it makes them tough to defend.
There's no agenda. I mean, the ball's just moving to whoever is open, and as a result, they've kind of developed a clicking pace to their game. It's been fun to watch. Boy, they've come out of halftime just smoking hot from behind the arc.
Hey, trust me on this one, partner. They are going to continue to let them fly.
Well, Goran Dragic is one of those interesting character studies. Off the court, he's very humble and quiet and laid back. But I'll tell you what, when he gets on the court, he plays with an aggression and a...
Tell you what, he's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Absolutely insane with that dunk.
Well, now they're starting to rub it in. Aren't they? Have build up a lead, and here we go, folks. It's showtime.
And why not? I mean, the more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys on the ropes.
Morris, no good. New York leading by 7. The drive by Shumpert.
Oh, my goodness. What a huge play.
Putting on a show for these people.
I cannot believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. Are you kidding me?
Oh, man. Might as well flaunt it if you've got it, Clark.
Here's Calderon. Plumlee with the block. Here's Morris. Boom, he jams it straight down. Absolutely, Clark. No one in his airspace on that dunk.
Yeah, but come on, Kevin. The defense can't let that happen.
I hope they let it happen more. It's fun to watch that guy fly.
Just a gift, 2 points they gave up. That's awful.
Calderon kicks to Dallenberg. Smith sets the pick for Dallenberg. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shumpert, no good.
Really high-quality shot there. Just a little off with his release.
That miss right there will definitely leave him shaking his head.
And he's made the most of his chances, hasn't he? He really needs to continue to work for those good looks.
Smith dishes to Stoudemire. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. And that's 12 points for Amari Stoudemire.
These defenders are not putting up much of a fight on the interior. It's been embarrassing. That's 10 consecutive points allowed in the lane.
And that's not the kind of streak you want to have if you're playing defense.
Anthony's checked in for New York. Offensive rebound and a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket.
And they're beginning to fall apart a little bit defensively, especially inside.
Well, that's 4 straight buckets now at the rim.
Near the three-point line, it's Dragic. Again, Dragic missing.
Couldn't convert, but nice little two-man game there.
And it wouldn't surprise me to see them go back to that the next trip.
Suns trail by 6. They get it again. From deep three-point range, and he gets it to go. Dragic has got 8 points here in this quarter.
Boy, he's putting up big numbers in that three-point column, guys.
Here's Calderon. Can't get it to fall.
They've done a great job of controlling the boards in this one, Kevin.
To tie it up. And Dragic with the basket on the assist by Thomas. Dragic has got 11 points here in just the second half. And there's a minute 45 left to play here in the fourth. And that one's good.
That's a big basket there. You can expect him to be very involved and aggressive the rest of the way.
Knicks with the rebound. Anthony's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Plumlee, the pass to Morris. That's good. Morris has got it all tied up now for Phoenix.
And that is clutch shooting, making the most of his opportunities here in the fourth.
Calderon kicks to Anthony. Here's Dragic. That's good. And it's Thomas picking up the assist. 24 points for Goran Dragic. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers here with the hustle stats for the Suns.
Their activity at the defensive end, Kevin, has been really impressive, attacking and coming away with steals.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
His performance from long range has been incredible.
I know that was your shot, Steve, and today it's his too.
To end the run. Nails it! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Great work inside for 2 vital points. That was an ideal scenario for him. Point-blank range, big height advantage, and he cashed in perfectly.
I'll tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
Calderon dishes to Dallenberg. Yes! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
I like the fact that he led his teammate right to the ideal spot. You don't always throw it to your teammate. You throw it to where he needs to be.
And the basket by Thomas.
What a final quarter they're having from downtown. Just threes raining in from everywhere.
Yeah, work that perimeter. Work it good. And they might as well milk it while they're hot.
Anthony, the pass to Stoudemire. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Smith for 3. Buries it from outside.
Right back at you. They immediately get those 3 points back.
Trading punches, that's how you answer.
The Suns shooting at 52% from the field. They're clicking.
A chance to tie it up, Clark.
A 3 would make it happen.
Calderon kicks to Stoudemire. That's a 2 from Smith. And it's Smith again missing. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
Yep, you got to extend the game here. Try to keep that clock from moving.
Boy, he crashed the boards with purpose right there. Well-deserved second chance points for him.
So the Suns win it. It was a solid win, Clark.
Yeah, it was, and I think it came down to will more than skill. They went out and got this one.
And so now we'll go down to Doris Burke, who's standing by live with our Jordan Player of the Game. Doris?
Well, Goran, certainly a nice win tonight. Tell us what was working for you guys.
You know, we are as a team, so we play as a team. We are fighting back, and we are just solid in defense. Make some easy basket in transition, and in the end, we won that game.
Clearly a team that likes playing with each other. Goran, thank you for your time. Guys, over to you.
Thank you, Doris, for that. And now for Clark Kellogg, Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke. This is Kevin Harlan saying see you next time as we present our Jordan Player of the Game, Goran Dragic.